and power at every seat, and bigger overhead bins to fit everyone's carry-on, or giant foam fingers. Download the United app and book your next trip today. United Airlines, proud to be the official airline of the Golden State Warriors.
Pump up the volume.
Business moves fast. Orders roll in, deadlines close in. When you ship with USPS Ground Advantage, you can keep up with confidence. Every package stays in our secure network from dock to door. And with nationwide reach, dependable tracking, and upfront affordable pricing, you get built-in peace of mind. You run the business. We run the routes. Visit USPS.com/Ground Advantage to learn more.
San Francisco is on the rebound, and PG&E is helping keep that momentum going. From Mission Bay to Chase Center, we know every assist matters. We're working every day to improve reliability and support the customers who count on us. We're also lowering costs. Residential electric rates have dropped 5 times since 2024. PG&E is committed to making the right plays for this city. PG&E and San Francisco, moving forward together.
Say you're a coach in Chase Center and need to draw up a last-second play. Or you're a fan in Section 212 craving nachos. AI from Google Cloud can help with both. The Warriors are using AI from Google Cloud to break down every move on the court, helping coaches game plan. And for fans, the same AI powers the mobile app, giving you personalized content, highlights, and yes, nachos ordered from your phone. With AI, you're always in the game, even off the court. Google Cloud, the official AI partner of the Golden State Warriors.
No matter what you're eating during today's Warriors game, sharing a jar of Mazzetta makes it better. Just pop open that red cap to give your favorite snack something extra, like crunchy jalapenos on nachos.
In sports, success is about team effort, and the same is true for your hair. At Great Clips, we save your haircut details in clip notes, so every member of the highly skilled team knows exactly how to create your signature look. And with our easy-to-use app, you can check in from anywhere and get a ready next text when you're up next for a cut. It's the confidence of a great haircut delivered by a team you trust. Download our app today. Great Clips, it's gonna be great.
Elevate your kitchen at the Mila Innovation Center at Friedman's Appliance in Pleasant Hill. Out of your dreams and into your kitchen. Select the qualifying built-in kitchen appliance package that is right for you. With unrivaled technology and luxury-grade quality, when you bring home a Mila, you're bringing home true innovation. Now, for a limited time, save up to 10% with the purchase of a qualifying Mila kitchen package. Visit the Mila Innovation Center at Friedman's Appliance in Pleasant Hill or at friedmansappliance.com.
Welcome back, Dub Nation, to the Warriors pregame show. Delivered by DoorDash. Your door to all things basketball.
Now, let's go around the association.
And this is a playground flashback. Bouncing right off the head. Kevin would say, right between the eyes.
What a punctuation point to this one. Oh, me, oh, my.
Marbury. Oh, no. Pass to himself. He deflected it off Divac, who had turned his head.
Oh, razzle dazzle. Oh, next level. Kevin Durant, the rack attack.
Here comes Leonard up the floor. 123, 117 Dubs. Draymond picked his pocket. Handoff Pajemski. Puts on the brakes at midcourt. Handoff to Curry. Left side. Dribbles on the baseline. He's running clock here. Got fouled by Lopez. And Curry's going to go to the free throw line.
He's special. He's a Hall of Famer. Just a defensive savant when it comes to being in the right place at the right time. Fully committing to what the job is. It's not a fun job. Offensively, you have your freedom. You can do whatever you want, make or miss shots, whatever. Defensively, you're at the mercy of somebody like a Kawhi Leonard who is going to make you work all night. And I think Draymond, he feeds off of those battles, those matchups, and gets him going. And, it's our job to have his back, but the way he played tonight and just the level of impact he had was incredible. I'm falling short on the words to describe it. It was unbelievable.
Stephen Curry talking about Draymond Green and the job he did the other night, but the Warriors have to try to replicate that 48 hours later as we go around the association. Tim Roy in the DoorDash broadcast booth. Glad you're with us tonight here from the Valley of the Sun. The Warriors were 37-45 in an injury-filled regular season. The Suns, well, they flipped the record, 45-37, and they're in the tough position of having been the number 7 seed in the Western Conference and forced to go into the play-in bracket where they lost to Portland 114-110. There is action ongoing right now in the NBA. Charlotte and Orlando. Charlotte with that thrilling victory over Miami the other night, while Orlando was losing to Philadelphia. However, the script has been flipped tonight.
Ball fake. Jalen switches out on him. Shot clock's down to 4. Bridges going to have to force a contested fadeaway jumper. He got it to go, but they got to work that hard on every trip. We're going to be all right.
That's Jake Chapman, the voice of the Orlando Magic. And just starting the fourth quarter, a minute and 17 into the fourth quarter, it's Orlando 104 and Charlotte 71 as the Hornets just couldn't get anything going in the first half, and Orlando jumped up. 23 points for Paolo Banchero to go with a 6 assists. Franz Wagner, 18 points, 7 rebounds, and 6 assists for Charlotte right now. 23 for LaMelo Ball on 7 of 17 shooting. He has 5 assists in that game, but the rest of the starting 5 have combined for 14 for 35. So it just hasn't been their night. And it looks like Orlando will move on to take on the number 1 seed in the Eastern Conference, and that, of course, the Detroit Pistons. Now we move on to other news tonight, and Mayor Mamdani of New York, well, he kind of stepped in it, was talking about the Knicks' postseason pricing.
$80 to get in the door in Atlanta. So I'm wondering if you think the Knicks need to be doing more.
I think first I would say that I blame Trae Young. And I think it's always important to blame Trae Young. Look, I think that we have seen sports become more and more of a luxury commodity, and that is not what it always used to be. My political mentor is Bernie Sanders, and Bernie Sanders has shared time and again that one of the moments where he realized just how broken this political system is was when he saw the Dodgers be taken away from Brooklyn. And I think it just speaks to the many ways in which New Yorkers time and again are being pushed out of the very things that give them so much joy. I am still confident and hopeful of a championship this year. I do wish, however, that all of these tickets were far more affordably priced. And, you know, I think that there are many New Yorkers for whom the game is something that is celebrated across the entire city. When the Knicks do well, you feel it across this whole city, and it's not just for those who can afford to go to the...
Of course, Trae Young is a Washington Wizard, not an Atlanta Hawk. Just to pass that along. Let's move on. Detroit coach J.B. Bickerstaff named Coach of the Year, guiding the Pistons to the top seed in the Eastern Conference. What a great job he has done with that squad. He's the son of longtime coach Bernie Bickerstaff, and J.B. finished runner-up a year ago. He has 359 career victories. Elsewhere, it looks like the Washington Wizards are going to retain Brian Keefe as coach for next year. The Wizards won only 17 this year, but a very, very young squad with a lot of parts that are trying to mature into full-time NBA players. Former NBA player Damon Jones expected to become the first person to plead guilty in a gambling sweep that led to the arrest of more than 30 people, including some mobsters and other basketball figures, including Portland head coach Chauncey Billups, longtime player in the association as well. Under the boardwalk, our Santa Cruz call-up, brought to you by Ring Central. The NBA G League first team has been announced. Daquan Jeffries of Stockton joins Isaac Jones of Motor City, Tristan Newton of Rio Grande Valley, Lester Quinones, the former Warrior, played for the Osceola Magic this year, and Mac McClung of Windy City was the unanimous MVP. Of course, he's a former slam dunk champion as well. The Las Vegas Aces have re-signed MVP Asia Wilson to a 3-year, $5 million contract, and MVP runner-up Nafisa Collier signed a 1-year extension with the Minnesota Lynx, reported $1.4 million Supermax. That's around the association. Both teams on the floor warming up. Kristaps Porzingis, who warmed up before the game, has just now come out of the locker room. He's going to warm up again. He is good to go tonight for Golden State, coming off that big night against the Clippers 2 nights ago. When we continue, we'll break down the matchup here, Warriors and Clippers, on the 95.7 The Game Warriors Radio Network, presented by United Airlines.
What if you had the smartest Wi-Fi? If you did, it'd be Xfinity, of course, and it'd come with their best state-of-the-art equipment. It would boost speeds to the devices that needed them most, prioritizing your most important connections, whether you were streaming, gaming, or gaming while pretending to work. And it would let you stream 4. That's right, 4 games on one screen. It would even power your mobile connection so you could bring faster, secure Wi-Fi speeds with you where you use it most. It would be proactive and fix problems before you knew you had them. Impressive, right? And it would have security features that protect you from threats at home and online. Kinda like a force field for your life. If you had the smartest Wi-Fi, well, everything would work together seamlessly to keep you connected, no matter what. Xfinity. Imagine that. Restrictions apply.
Let's be honest, gas prices right now, absolutely brutal. And that's why I love what Serramonte Ford is doing this month. They call it Fuel Your Ford, where you get a $2,500 Visa gas card when you buy a 2025 Maverick. I've driven the Maverick. It is awesome. I own one. It's super practical. It's easy to drive, and you're not living at the pump. So now you got a truck that's already saving you money, and they're literally giving you gas on top of it. It's a no-brainer to get in there and tell them Shasky sent you. Right off at 280 in Colma Daly City. Serramonte Ford, your Bay Area Ford dealer.
We've all been there. Sleepless nights, mind racing, wondering if your business's security service is really protecting what matters. At Bay Alarm, we can put your security insecurities to bed. Video security, burglar alarms, fire alarms, access control, 24/7 monitoring, and more. Our advanced technology and personalized support ensure you can rest easy, knowing we're here for you, your people, and your business. Visit bayalarm.com to talk to a local security expert. Bay Alarm, we got you.
Football fans, history is calling as San Francisco heads down under for the first ever game in Australia. Join the action in Melbourne with true fan travel as San Francisco takes on Los Angeles at the iconic Melbourne Cricket Ground. Premium hotel stay, epic all-inclusive events, city tours, wildlife adventures, meet and greet with a red and gold legend, and unforgettable moments. Spots are limited. Don't miss out on your shot to experience San Francisco down under. Head to truefantravel.com. That's truefantravel.com.
Warriors fans, dunks, dimes, and no-looks are great on TV, but nothing compares to catching your Golden State Warriors in person. And that all starts with buying tickets at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Warriors and the NBA. Ticketmaster gets you to the game so you can experience all the sights, sounds, and styles in person. Even if you're headed to the game last minute, Ticketmaster's got your back when it comes to scoring tickets. Get tickets at Ticketmaster.com/Warriors. See you courtside, Dub Nation.
This next one's for all you CarMax shoppers who just want to buy a car your way.
Want to check some cars out in person? Want to look some more from your house? Okay.
Want to pretend you know about engines? Nah, I'll just chat with CarMax online instead.
Want to get pre-qualified from your couch? Woo! Want to get that car?
ASAP!
You want to do it your way.
Want to drive? CarMax.
No matter what you're eating during today's Warriors game, sharing a jar of Mazzetta makes it better. Just pop open that red cap to give your favorite snack something extra, like crunchy jalapenos on nachos or zesty peppercini on sandwiches and sliders. It's just better. Mazzetta.
Every team has a chance of stats on the team.
Curry fades and fires contested three. Swish!
Draymond said it himself. Ask the other coaches who they don't want to face.
Blocked by Draymond, out of bounds. Draymond did it again!
He is exactly who we thought he was, and he's bringing that on a nightly basis.
Tipped away by Melton. Melton the steal on the breakaway. He lays it in.
All I wanted to be is in the fight. All I wanted was an ability to look across the Western Conference and say, yeah, we can go toe-to-toe with whoever, and I feel like we're knocking on that door.
This is the Warriors Radio Network.
It's time to chase the moment.
Together, Dub Nation.
Presented by Stanford Blood Center. Did you know you can save 3 lives in 1 hour? Donate blood with Stanford Blood Center. Visit StanfordBloodCenter.org to become a life-saving warrior.
Now, Dub Nation, show some love for my guy, the voice of the Warriors, at Warriors Vox. Sam Roy.
Getting set, both teams warming up. Warriors to our left and the Suns to our right. As we break down the matchup, time for our CarMax keys to the game tonight. And I think one of the keys right away would have to be rebounding, because the fact that the Suns are kind of an interesting team that rebounding-wise. You know, they are a pretty good offensive rebounding team. They get 33.1% of their available offensive rebounds. That's 6th in the league. And they're 6th in second chance points at 16.4. But you can take advantage of them at the other end. Their defensive rebounding percentage at 67.7 is 27th in the league, and their opponent's second chance points are 15.6. That, along with the fact that Mark Williams, their starting center, won't play tonight. He's out with left foot soreness. That's something that has bothered him throughout the year. So I think rebounding is one of the key. You know, we can say it every night, but it's totally true. Turnover is always a big key for Golden State. They're not very good at protecting the ball. Their opponent points off turnovers is 20 a night. That's 27th in the league. The Suns, 18.0. That's 16th. So that's right around average. And their turnover percentage is 14.7, tied for 18th with the Clippers. So I think points off turnovers could be a big deal tonight. The Suns are 19.9 per game during the regular season. That's good for number 5 in the NBA. And then Devin Booker, he's our third key tonight. He has a usage rate, according to cleaningtheglass.com, of 33.1%. That's in the 98th percentile for wings. That means 97% of the wings in the league don't handle the ball as much as he does. But he's old school. He could have played in the 80s and 90s. 53% of his shots come from the mid-range. No player takes more shots in the mid-range than Devin Booker. And, of course, he shoots it at 47% there. That's in the 81st percentile as well. And you have to stay disciplined on Devin Booker. 60% of his field goal attempts he is fouled on, which means that's 94 percentile, which means 93% of the league gets fouled less on shots than he does. And he also is at the top in terms of percentage of times he gets fouled during team play, which is 3.6%. Just handling the ball, he gets fouled. So that, again, disciplined defense against Devin Booker. That's our third CarMax keys to the game tonight as the Warriors take on the Phoenix Suns. Our countdown to tip-off almost complete right now. Both teams starting to finish off their warm-ups. Dylan Brooks of the Phoenix Suns says this is a good matchup for Phoenix.
One of the best players ever do it. You know, who else you want to go against? You know, the elimination game. He's proven it over the years. So, and they've been, shown and battle tested in every way possible. So, it's a good matchup for us.
Well, that's a good matchup, but the Warriors don't have a lot of love for Dylan Brooks going back to the 22 playoffs when he hit Gary Payton midair and fractured his elbow. Payton was lost until the finals, where he came back and played injured to help the Warriors win the title that year. We'll see how tonight's game plays out emotionally as well as physically. Well, they've put the horn on here to spread the floor and get ready for the national anthem. We'll take our final break before basketball. It's the play-in game. Are the Warriors going to Oklahoma or going home? We'll find out on the Warriors Radio Network.
Powerful doesn't just happen. You have to make it happen. So the moment Total Wireless offers a free Samsung S25 FE with Galaxy AI, when you switch to the Total 5G or 5G Plus Unlimited 3-month plan, you take the network as powerful as you, with unlimited 5G data that won't slow you down. Now that's a total power move. Visit your neighborhood Total Wireless store. Device taxes and fees may apply. Requires new activation on a Total 5G Unlimited 3-month plan or higher. External port-in and ID verification. Available only in Total Wireless stores. Limit to 4 devices per account.
Hey, Bay Area sports fans, get ready for game day with Laughing Monk Brewing. Whether you're watching with friends or heading out after the final whistle, Laughing Monk has the perfect beer for the moment. With locations in Sunnyvale, Scotts Valley, and Bayview in San Francisco, there's always a Monk nearby. And now, check out their newest San Francisco location in Nopa. From crisp lagers to bold IPAs, every beer is righteously brewed in San Francisco. Grab a pint, grab your crew, and make game day better at Laughing Monk Brewing. Righteously brewed in San Francisco.
The lights, the crowd, the moment. When the Warriors take the floor, greatness follows. At Cache Creek Casino Resort, every moment shines. Feel the rush as the reels spin. Breathe in our serene spa. Savor each bite in our award-winning steakhouse. And recharge in the comfort of our luxurious hotel. Cache Creek Casino Resort, proud partner of your Golden State Warriors. Please play responsibly.
1 in 8 women have thyroid issues.
Am I the one? I am kind of tired. I should see a doctor. Is it genetic? Does my health plan even cover tests like that? In-network? Out-of-network? Why is this always a whole big thing? Wait. I have Kaiser Permanente. So my coverage includes regular preventive care. Guess it doesn't have to be a whole big thing.
Kaiser Permanente. Healthcare that just works.
San Francisco is on the rebound, and PG&E is helping keep that momentum going. From Mission Bay to Chase Center, we know every assist matters. We're working every day to improve reliability and support the customers who count on us. We're also lowering costs. Residential electric rates have dropped 5 times since 2024. PG&E is committed to making the right plays for this city. PG&E and San Francisco, moving forward together.
What's up, Dub Nation? Do you want to get cash back on Warriors gear? All you have to do is sign up at Rakuten.com/Warriors, where you can earn 10% cash back in store and online at Warriors Shop. Once you're a member, shop your favorite stores like Fanatics and Ticketmaster and watch the cash back add up in your account. Rakuten is the most rewarding way for you to shop and maximize your savings. Join Rakuten for free today at Rakuten.com/Warriors or download the Rakuten app. That's RAKUTEN.
Getting set for the start of tonight's game. Let's get your starting lineups, and they're brought to you by Rakuten. For the Phoenix Suns, and they're her coach Jordan Knott, who's done a great job with the Suns this year. I know they've kind of faltered a little bit in the last part of the regular season, but nobody had this team at 45-37 at the beginning of the year. 25-16 here at Mortgage Matchup Center, and he has done a really good job of getting them to buy in defensively. Their average in defensive field goal percentage is 47%. But they have had a good defense throughout the course of the year. Top 10 in defensive rating at 112.9. And they're 5th in the league in deflection. So both these teams can get after you in that way. The Warriors defense suffered with their injuries, but they still can turn it up, as we saw the other night in L.A. Jordan Goodwin will start at 1 forward spot, 6'3", out of St. Louis. He's a Billiken, undrafted in 2021. And, of course, he is coming off a performance against Portland of 12 points, 4 rebounds in 28 minutes of play. Dylan Brooks starts alongside, 9-year pro out of Oregon, 45th pick of the 2017 draft. Averaged 20 points and 3 rebounds, 43% from the field during the regular season. Had a 20-point night against the Trailblazers the other night. At the center, starting in place of Mark Williams, will be Oso Iguodaro out of Marquette. 6'11", 235 in his second year. Another second-round pick guy that has really translated well. 6 points, 5 rebounds, 65% from the field. He's a player that really understands who he is. He's not going to be out there jacking up a lot of shots. He's there to rebound, to defend, set some screens, and get guys like Devin Booker open. Booker is at one guard, 26 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists, 45% from the field, 33 beyond the arc. He had 22 the other night against Portland. To go with 4 assists, he was 7 of 17 from the floor. 12 of the 22 was in the first quarter. 22 points in the first half of a 35-point night for Jalen Green, the former Houston Rocket, who played on the G League Ignite. Was a teammate there, a former Warrior Jonathan Kuminga. 17 points, 3 rebounds. He had an injury-filled campaign, appeared in only 32 games this year for the Phoenix Suns. Came over in the trade that sent Kevin Durant to Houston. Now for the Warriors and head coach Steve Kerr. And again, their starters also brought to you by Rakuten. Guy Santos will start at 1 forward spot alongside Draymond Green. Guy Santos was really solid the other night against the Clippers. 20 points, 9 of 13 shooting, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists. Draymond, what more can you say about his defensive effort on Kawhi Leonard the other night? 7 points, 6 rebounds, and 9 assists. Kristaps Porzingis will start at center. He warmed up, said he was okay. Talked to Dr. Rick Celebriti, who gave it the green light. 16 points and 5 rebounds for Kristaps in the regular season, coming off a 20-point, 5-rebound night against the Clippers. Of course, Brandon Podziemski and Steph Curry on the guard line. Curry, 26 points a night on the regular season, a season where he appeared in only 43 games, but had 35 the other night against the Clippers, including knocking down 3 after 3 in the fourth quarter, which helped the Warriors to the win. Brandon Podziemski, the only Warrior to play all 82 games this year. He'll start at the other guard position. So we're about set to go. Our crew chief tonight is Scott Foster. The referee is Mitchell Irvin. The umpire is Trey Maddox. The alternate is Aaron Smith. Remember, we had to use the alternate the other night in L.A. because of an injury. And in the replay center is Mark Lindsay. For the Suns, Grayson Allen is available for Phoenix tonight. He did not play the other night against Portland, but Mark Williams will not play in this game for head coach Jordan Ott. Warriors with Jimmy Butler out, Moses Moody out there, and Quinton Post continues to be sidelined with a right foot injury. And so those are the injuries for the Warriors, who are wearing their white uniforms. We used to call those home uniforms back in the day. Blue circle, gold, the bridge, blue letters, blue numbers on the backside. Suns wearing black with white letters, white numbers on the backside. The sunburst on the side of the pants. Porzingis wins the tap. We're underway. And Steph Curry will leave it for Brandon Podziemski. He's on the logo. They have picked up the college thing of standing until the first bucket here in Phoenix. A trend I would like to do away with as Draymond Green drives and scores. He gets a bucket to open the game as he split defenders on the right side. Goodwin will handle for Phoenix. Gets it up top to Brooks, guarded by Curry. Iguodala gets it. Picks up his dribble. Gets on the far side. Got it to Booker. They swing it on the right to Brooks. His three won't go. Podziemski can't get the rebound. Goodwin gets it. Hustles out to the corner. Takes a three and hit it. Nobody chased him out there. Finally, Steph Curry went out there. And the Suns get the first bucket. And now everybody can sit down. Guy Santos with the ball. Pass to Podziemski. Skipped it over to Draymond. Left corner three ball. Didn't get it. And the rebound goes to the Suns. The ball thrown ahead to Booker on the far side. He'll penetrate over Porzingis. Air ball floater, no good. A whistle and a foul. And it's going to be on Golden State. Porzingis with a foul. Picks up his first, and Booker goes to the free throw line. Again, going back to our CarMax keys to the game. Having discipline on Devin Booker. Free throw is good. Well, I said this throughout the course of the regular season. I really mean it. He really impressed me during the Olympics. When Steve Kerr said, hey, I need you to be a defender. We've got scoring. We need you to be a defender, on-ball defender. And he got the assignment of every country's best player in the wing position, and he just came through in a huge way. Hits both free throws here. 5-2 Suns. Guy Santos handling, and there's Booker all over him. Curry set the screen. Santos gets Brooks, spins on him, lost the ball. Too much ball handling for Santos. The guards didn't come and get it. Goodwin now throws it up top. Iguodala back to Goodwin. They find Booker guarded by Curry. Booker surveys. Shot clock at 15. Turns and faces. Triple threat position. Holds it. Dumped it to Iguodala. Doesn't want to shoot it. Brings it back outside to Brooks. 7 to shoot off the screen. Brooks gets Porzingis. Backs up. Shoots a 3 over the top. It's good. And the Warriors, just like the other night, they fell behind 10 right at the get-go, and they trail 8-2 here. Curry off the screen. Iguodala on the switch. Will guard Curry. Curry drives, fakes, step back, pump fake, throws inside to Santos. Dropped it, gets it out to Podziemski. He'll drive, slows down, flips it up with the left hand, no good. Tip with the right hand, deflected, and it is last touched by the Suns, and it will be Golden State ball. Shot clock will be at 14. Suns coaching staff trying to warn the Suns of an inbounds play here. Lob to Draymond at the left elbow. Pass back to Pajemski in traffic over to Santos. Right corner, 3-ball, short, rebound deflected. Booker will take it in stride. Had trouble with the dribble. Takes it at the top of the key. Again had trouble with the dribble. Gets it up top. Iguodaro will swing it to Brooks on the left side. Brooks off a screen. Gets downhill. Back to Iguodaro. Throws the corner. Wide open. Goodwin. 3-ball, no good. Slapped out by Iguodaro. Right to Curry, though. Pajemski will drive on Jalen Green. Pushed him out of the way. Shot blocked. Tipped it away. Pajemski might have had a better move there, but couldn't get separation. Green, bounce pass. Iguodaro for a dunk. 10-2 start, and again, the Warriors have dug themselves a hole, and Steve Kerr says play on. Pajemski at midcourt. Waits for Porzingis. Pajemski draws 2 off the screen. Drives in, throws out, turnover. Threw it right to Goodwin. Goodwin one-on-one with Curry. Backs him underneath the hoop, throws out to the trailer. It's Brooks for 3. No good. Porzingis protects the rebound and finds Pajemski at midcourt. Pajemski dribbles it, stopped it, and he traveled. Well, the Warriors have done nothing right so far. Here comes Gary Payton, the second, trying to get in. Golden State already with 3 turnovers in the first 3 minutes. I know you have heard this before. Green will take it across midcourt. Left of the sunburst, and that is the logo, which looks like a basketball sunburst. Aptly done. Over to Booker on the far wing. Booker waits for a double screen, gets it off the screen, fires a 3. That's around and out. Draymond hustles back to the rebound because Goodwin is coming in from the corner. Good play by Draymond. He takes a bounce pass from Pajemski in the front court. Beats Porzingis, bad pass, turnover. There's number 4. Here comes Booker. Booker on the break. Goes to the broken circle, throws out to Green. He's wide open for 3 and nailed it. And again, second night in a row, the Warriors are down double digits early. It's 13-2 Suns. 8:23 to go first quarter. Timeout Golden State on the Warriors Radio Network presented by United Airlines.
Being in your bag isn't just for players on the court. With DoorDash, all of Dub Nation has a bag too. Scrolling late night highlights? Have snacks on hand. Hosting a watch party? Get drinks, ice, and cups before tip-off. Low battery during tunnel walks? There's a charger delivered to where you are. DoorDash keeps your bag deep so you can keep up with the speed of the game. DoorDash, official partner of the Golden State Warriors.
History's masterpieces wouldn't be the same without their most notable accents. Neither would the Kia Sportage without its multiple drive modes. The Kia Sorento without its expansive 12.3-inch panoramic display. Or the Kia Telluride without its 3 rows of spacious seating. The Kia SUVs. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-333-4KIA for details. Always drive safely. Limited inventory available.
No matter what you're eating during today's Warriors game, sharing a jar of Mazzetta makes it better. Just pop open that red cap to give your favorite snack something extra, like crunchy jalapenos on nachos or zesty peppercini on sandwiches and sliders. It's just better.
Now it's time for the closer of the week. Presented by LiftMaster and R&S Doors. Turn your garage into the envy of the neighborhood. Visit rsdoors.com.
This week's closer comes from JP from El Cerrito. Brandon saved the day. Quick and super professional work on a much-needed repair that was critical for our business door. Thank you for the service call and keeping our storage facility in El Cerrito running.
Recently, my garage door opener was not working. I was in need of a closer. I was put in touch with R&S Doors, and they hooked me up with a brand new garage door opener from LiftMaster. With LiftMaster's MyQ connectivity, my garage door opener can be controlled right from my smartphone. You'll know when a door or gate has been left open and can close it with a tap, no matter where I am. Be one of the first 10 callers and receive 20% off a LiftMaster garage door opener.
Call 1-800-FIX-A-DOOR. That's 800-FIX-A-DOOR. Or visit rsdoors.com. R&S Doors. Look for the red truck.
Dub Nation, this is Stephen Curry. The Warriors 25-26 season is presented by Kaiser Permanente.
Well, it's another poor start for the Warriors. 4 turnovers resulting in 6 points for the Suns. Warriors are 1 of 5 from the floor. Phoenix 4 of 8. And the Suns have scored the last of 13 in this game. Stephen Curry Talked about the matchup tonight with the Phoenix Suns.
We know them well. I think they're different than the Clippers. They like to space it out. They shoot a lot more threes. You know, D-Book's going to get his. Dylan's been playing great all year. But they have guys that can put the ball on the floor and create. And, you know, they're high-octane offense. We're going to have to go into another, hostile environment and just give it our best shot. And I think it's going to be fun. Like, that's all we wanted was another shot at keeping our season alive. And, another tough game ahead of us, but we have a game.
Not so much fun so far. 13-2. Draymond will put the ball into play. GP2 with it, hands it back to Steph Curry. Warriors going right to left on your radio dial. Curry waiting, or your streaming device, wherever you listen. Curry with the ball, right side to Porzingis. Catch and shoot three, got it. Just like a machine there. Caught it, fired that thing. Iguodala finds Jalen Green. Warriors defended Green very well in the postseason last year against Houston, but this is a one-game scenario. Brooks shoveled back to Green, off the screen, open three. Missed that. Great box out by Curry inside.